What's up, everybody? Mike from Talk to the Mike here with another review. And now we're doing episode 5 of Daryl Dixon. I got one more left. I can't believe there's only 6 episodes. I wish there was more. I love this series. Now, in this one here, we got Daryl and Laurent, who are with Aziel, making their way to the nest. And Daryl, at the same time, wants just to go home. But he's talking about the nest. He's curious. He says, the nuns raised Laurent a little soft, so I'm going to start showing him some stuff. Then you get some flashbacks of how Daryl got to France, which is interesting. He's out on the road, out of gas. Someone offers him, listen, if you can do a job for us, we'll give you gas. So he goes. It's collecting walkers. The fresher, the more you get. But then you see it's the scientist. I don't know if people noticed that, but it's scientist from Madame Lebeau who's there. He's collecting walkers for the experiments in France. So they're collecting everything, and there's this little boy, there's a kid that's trying his best to collect stuff to get back to his wife. And people are just picking on him. Daryl shows him a couple of things. And also in the flashbacks later on too, you see that the kid died. And these guys gave a fresh body, so they think that Daryl thought these people killed the poor kid to get more gas. Very interesting. They start a fight, and then they end up on the boat. Now I'm going to flash back to in France, where Daryl and Laurent get caught. They get brought to Madame Lebeau's place. Now, Isabelle has been given some jewelry. Quinn wants to restart with her, says he's invited to this thing to Madame Lebeau's place. He's going to go, and she's a guest too to go. So as they go, you see that as they're bringing in Isabelle and Quinn are walking, and you see that everybody else, part of the group, is prisoners. Daryl's already a prisoner inside. Laurent is being kept away because she wants Laurent to do a big opening and speak as a savior, I guess. I'm not sure, or he's gonna be the cure. So back to the original thing. So you see Daryl is on a boat with everyone else, and they're feeding the more fresher walkers, the people. Fight breaks out. They get away. You see these walkers that are tied up. One breaks out loose and runs after Daryl, and you see Daryl hits him, and it would normally kill a walker. This walker just gets right back up, and boom. Right after him, Daryl jumps away into the boat, and that's all you see really of the flashback. There's also a little scene in that flashback where he's talking to Carol by radio finally, and all we hear is came back. Now, there's speculations on who came back. I'll talk about it after the scene that I like. And then at the end, Daryl is put in this kind of like gladiator thing, and they bring out a walker. They throw him an axe. That's when I saw that. I was like, oh, this is going to be the variant. The dirt goes, hits him in the neck, and you see all the veins go, and this walker, it looks insane. Madame Lebeau seems happy. They let the walker go. Daryl's got the axe, and it ends like that in a climactic, which I'm looking at how episode 6 is going to be like the big one. Really enjoyed this episode. Yeah, it was really good. I like the whole dialogue between Laurent and Daryl. I know Daryl freaks out on him, and then says, sorry, I didn't mean it. Very all good. Now the scene that I like, this one's gonna be a tricky one, but it's the end. So when you see the variant walker. So check this out. And there you have it. So you see the eyes turn black and this thing. But again, we saw him being testing on a walker, and they lasted 18 seconds. Maybe this one will explode later on too, but it'll be an interesting fight for Daryl, I think. So I didn't give a rating for episode 4 because I'm keeping it the same thing. So episode 5, so far the series is still a 4.5 out of 5 for me. I don't think it's gonna change after episode 6. Now I'm curious to know who Carol was talking about on the radio when he talked to her on the radio, because he came back. Is it Rick? There's also rumors going around that it's Dwight from Fear the Walking Dead, one of Daryl's enemies before too. And there's also rumors that Carol is maybe in this series too. So I'm curious to know what they're gonna do. Curious to know what's gonna happen with the variant Walker. Are we gonna see other ones? What are your thoughts? Leave your comments. I'm curious to know what you think is gonna happen here. So, like always, if there's a series that you want me to review, or a TV or a movie, or fan films, independent films, anything, send me an email, follow me on the social media, send me a message, I'll reply back. Also, if you're not following me yet on YouTube, follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, click the notification button. I guarantee there's gonna be some good stuff and some funny stuff coming out soon. And on top of my reviews, I have some of my fan films I'm making myself. I'm making a Priority film that's going to talk about and that's going to come out soon. So stick around and there'll be a lot of good stuff. I got a Ghost series too, so and some good interviews. Now, like always, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you for watching. I'm Top to the Mic. Take care.